it's time for me to get to bed. What we're going to do is we'll give you a quick recap of how today went. This week I decided to commit to something new, and that is the app called Calm. And it's like a meditating app. I've seen people using it. I've always wanted to meditate, but I was never able to actually sit down and commit to it, because I think a lot of us, when we think about meditation, we think about, this is my idea of meditation. So this is my first week doing it, completely new to it, pretty much sat there in silence trying to achieve Zen status for about 10 minutes, working on my breathing. And this is my accountability right here. I figured, I'll put it out there. Some of you guys are probably doing it. If you are, let me know how your experience has been with it, but something new that I want to try, and I want to be able to see how long I can keep it going for. I made a cup of tea. I don't know who I'm turning into. I mean, tea, meditating. But anyway, that's how I'm trying to start off my mornings now. A lot of times the way I start off my morning is I pick up my phone and start looking through social media, and that kind of can set the tone for the day. So I'd rather set it in a more relaxed state by doing this whole meditating and drinking tea thing. And I still love my coffee, but I'm also watching caffeine because I'd rather have my pre-workout and then have a cup of coffee later on in the day. So that's pretty much how the morning started. Then I actually hopped on a phone call with one of my new clients who I'm extremely motivated to work with. He was telling me a little bit about his background and his story. He said it's okay if I share it. So he is a 600-pound man, and he's just incredibly motivated to get started. So I'll show you a quick clip from that call.
What's up, man?
Hey Ben, how's it going, man? I think the best approach to start you out would be doing 3 times a week and incorporating some full body sessions in there, and then throwing in some cardio. As time goes on, if you feel like you want to be in the gym training a bit more often, we can always add some days to that and change.
I wanted to go with you for a year. This is a time for me to change my life, work with somebody that really knows what they're doing.
Hey man, well, we're working together for the next year, so I want to keep track of the results because I know you're going to put in the work, and it's going to be awesome to look back a year from now and see what you achieved.
Absolutely.
After I finished up that call, I actually sent out a newsletter to everyone who's on my email list, sharing the app Calm with them. And if you're not on my list, I'll leave a link in the description below. I'm always just trying to share some tips, some good ways to start the day, some motivation. So I love the email list because it gives me a way to directly talk to you guys and have my message come straight to your phone or straight to your computer whenever I send it out. So that's pretty much how the day starts for me. Then I went ahead and made myself some breakfast. Pretty simple breakfast. Just took some egg substitute, whole egg, 3 slices of this multi-grain toast, and this sausage that I found in the store. It's a buffalo chicken sausage by this company Thin and Trim, and they have a few different flavors of it. But I found this is the best one so far. Macros are insane on it, and what I like, which doesn't really matter too much, is that it is lower in sodium. And I don't really concern myself too much with sodium, but it's always good to have that option. If you can get something lower sodium and it still tastes good, why not? Because you can always add salt to something later. That was the pre-workout meal, and now here we are. I'm in the car with Brittany heading to the gym, and she's going to take me through her leg workout. All right, what are we starting with? So we're home from the gym now, and what we've been doing is we're about to head to Starbucks. Today's National Coffee Day. I didn't know that. It's good that I drank tea this morning. We're gonna go to Starbucks, and we like to try and get out of the house. I love my workstation over there. That's where I get everything done. It's nice to have the big computer, the big monitors, but you also have to get out of the house, because when you're in the house, you think about food, you have the TV, there's so many distractions. So we're about to head out. So we either go to Starbucks, we go to a conference room, and we do this a few times a week to get out of the house and work on whatever it is that we need to work on. Right now, we're playing with some ideas with some clothing. So you guys have seen this shirt before. This black one right here was actually one that I had kind of custom done, and I've worn it a few times. And the difference between this, so this is a regular medium cut shirt. These are both actually mediums, and you can see the size difference right here. So every kind of style of shirt you get and every brand is going to be different. This was custom made. Those two are from a company. So those you don't really adjust the measurements on, and you can see what happens when you don't. They're not going to be like a flattering fit. So this is actually, these are both scoop shirts right here, and that one has kind of like a different neck pattern. So you can see right here, this has that really thin line around the neck, and then this one is your traditional, thicker. And then also, on these shirts, you see that the sleeve seam is kind of right about like a hand's length away from the neckline. Whereas on this shirt, from the neck to the sleeve, there's a lot of space right here, and then this just goes straight down, so it cuts the sleeve straight off. This one, you could see, kind of has this curved fit, so this is more of a performance fitting shirt. So this one, actually, you have to take measurements. So you're measuring how far you want, like how big you want the sleeve, how far you want the logo from the side of the shirt, how big you want the logo. And obviously this is just a test print. I'm not doing this shirt right here. And then on the back, I had, Fusaro Fitness put on there in black. You have to, let them know how big you want the font, how small, how far off the neck. So these are all things that I'm playing around with. It was never really like a dream of mine to start a clothing line. That's not what I'm doing. I'm doing this because people have been asking for it. And I've had a YouTube channel for 5 or something years, and I think I came up with one shirt. It was shitty, and since then people have been asking, you're gonna come out with something, we'd love to rock your logo and everything. So this is kind of like the starting point, the basic. Listen, we're not doing chromed out. They kind of messed up here, but you have to pay for one sample at a time. You guys know, you watch other YouTubers who have clothing lines, but just want to let you guys know I am working on trying to get shirts. We're actually going to go contact the supplier, make some adjustments, make tweaks, but let me know if you guys maybe have some ideas in mind. Like, we're not going to do the chrome. We might just do black on black, simple fitted performance style t-shirts. They got the spandex in them, so they have some stretch, they're comfortable, and we're just playing with some designs. So, and these two, these were a pair of like sweat shorts, and it's got the pocket on the back, which summer's kind of over here. So maybe we'll do some joggers, maybe we'll do sweat, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not starting a clothing line. In the meantime, if you want to pick up some fresh gear from someone who knows what they're doing, Alpha Elite. So this is, you guys already know, this is the Alpha Elite panel zip up, and they actually gave us all discount codes now, which is awesome. So you guys could save 10% on anything Alpha Elite. We have some big launches coming up soon. So it's just Matty10 is going to be the discount code to save you 10%. You can pick up this, all the new Zenith line, t-shirts, 3/4 zips. So make sure to use my code if you want to support me. I do appreciate that, but now we are off to Bucks. Starbucks. Coffee time. Let's go. We're here at Starbucks now. Brittany got, what'd you get? You get salt skinny something or other?
I usually don't get this, but I had extra carbs today, so it's a non-fat salted caramel mocha.
Non-fat. I just get coffee. And
Did you get blonde roast?
no, it was like Mexico. They said it wasn't like too dark, not too light. It was what they had. It's fine. So we got our coffees. We got our Excel stuff that we're working on right here. Britt's got her planner. I got my passion planner right here. So I really, really like to write stuff down physically rather than just kind of rely on typing stuff out. So I'm a big fan of note-taking and planning. So we're gonna get to work, and then we're actually gonna head right over there across the street to do some food shopping. It's not even October yet, and it's in the 50s right now and very cold. We're about to get hit by a car and very cold out. So this is kind of like how New York is sometimes. We go from like really hot to kind of cold. We don't always get that in-between fall weather where it's like 70 and beautiful out. This is just too cold for me right now, but winter's coming. Best apples ever. I'm gonna do a whole video on things I eat during my lean bulk right now, but this is just a quick pan through. Pretty much Brittany's stuff right there. Power Crunch coffee, vegetables, chicken, protein sources, some chips and pretzels, some almond cashew milk, some diet soda, some sparkling water, some eggs, some veggies, some turkey bacon, some apples, some cucumbers. Pretty much just showed you everything. But one day I will do like a fridge and pantry tour, probably in the next few days, and just show you how I've been eating on this lean bulk. So I hope you guys enjoyed spending the day with me. This is a pretty typical like day in the life. And I'm not gonna sit here and do the whole I grind all day long thing. I know a lot of people like to play that, but my goal on this channel is not to fabricate my life or make it seem like it's any better than it actually is. My primary job is online coaching, so I spend most of the day behind a computer screen. And it's really not that entertaining or exciting, so I try and make these videos fun for you guys to watch. But that's a typical day. I don't go grocery shopping every day, although I think I do go more often than I probably need to. So we go grocery shopping. We go to the gym just about every single day. I spend a lot of time with clients, whether talking to them on the phone, on Skype, doing emails, in my Facebook group, working on the newsletter, working on the website, working on the clothing stuff, doing some of my own graphic design work, which is kind of a hobby for me, doing photography. So it's pretty much what my days look like for the most part. Maybe I'll film a little bit this weekend and kind of show you what I do when I don't actually take like an off day from work. I like to just work when I have work that needs to be done, and when I feel like I need some time to relax or wind down, I take it for myself. So I'm rambling now. I also want to do a video for you guys talking about kind of how I got started with all of this. Again, I don't want my life to seem like it's perfect. I work for myself right now. I want you guys to know kind of where I started, you know, going to school and all the shitty jobs that I've had and everything. So it could be cool to share that, but for now, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to get to bed, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
So like